your experiences, what would be good ways of doing that?
Going to community organisations that exist in the community. So going to people in villages, but not thinking of the New Zealand case, but more in developing countries. Going to where health clinics are and other community services, entertainment, music, anything. In New Zealand, that's going to be slightly different because, of course, it's all rather more formalised than established. Scandinavians must have lots of experience in this.
So maybe I'll chip in by saying that libraries have been there for a long time within locations, but people have developed this dislike or dissent for libraries. In our case, what we wanted to do is that, first of all, we wanted to identify what kind of activities are going on within the community. And we discovered women have a lot of influence within the community. So they have their own activities which are entrepreneurial in nature, but they lacked space where to meet. So the first thing we told them, the library can be a center for you to meet as groups. First of all, to continue with what you are doing. After they continued gathering in the libraries, then we started introducing now what can the library also do for them to be able to further their activities or add value to what kind of engagements they were having in. And by extension, we also talk about their children, how they can benefit when they come to libraries. So the strategy is to identify what kind of social activities are going on within the community and try to draw them to a central place. First of all, to identify with the center and then introduce whatever agenda you have on the community. That way there will be a link.
So it sounds like one of the suggested solutions is to do the work of identifying where the how did you say the social
activities going around within the catchment area of your library, because it can vary from one country to another, but you will find most of these social activities, they don't have a common place. Mm-hmm. Either they will sit under a tree or outside a church compound, and they are not secure. The environment is not ideal. But if you tell them, come to the library, we have a social hall where you can come and meet, do your activities. After they have started increasing in numbers, then gradually you start introducing the agenda about your library. What else can the library do for you? If they are engaged in entrepreneurial activities, you can get information about to invest in the library. If you want to introduce them to technology, we also train community members and introduce ICTs for them to communicate among themselves. So we identify the activities they are doing first of all. Then tell them, I will provide a center for you, free of charge. It's for social interaction. And then when they come on board, you start also introducing your agenda to them about the library.
So it seems like there's a few things that we've already identified. One is, I think this point about identifying the social activities within the community and going to those social activities, is that right? And the other we talked about is identifying the agencies and the organizations that are already working. Does that sound right? But we've also, I think, identified...
Okay, your 10 minutes are up, but we're going to make